Hi there, everybody. And by everybody, I mean JSH and Wandering Winder. So we're getting ready to start the match with SCSN, and it looks like the stream is starting. Okay. Hopefully it stays okay. I assume he is still setting up his stream or something. But, oh no, he's in now. Alright, well I guess we'll go ahead and start. So far I'm just dead tied in the league as far as my results. That's a little misleading. I'm not like tied for first or anything. I have just tied all my matches so far. This doesn't look all that good. So well, I'll just leave it like this for now. That should be fine, but okay, well, I'm fiddled with the settings some, and I must have messed those up a little bit, but this is still viewable. So we'll just go with this for now, and I may adjust it after the next game, but probably not. You can see the score and everything, so I'll have to test it out some other time. This board does not look, there's no trashing, so the knights aren't all that scary, I don't think, unless like Dame What's-Her-Face is like the second knight. So that being the case, it's just a question of whether you think you can build this. It wouldn't really, I mean, it'll be engine-like, but you'll still be using a lot of money. I kind of have a hard time believing that Treasury is the best opening here. Actually, I have a really hard time believing that Treasury is the best opening here. Yeah, so I'm probably either going to go for Journeyman Horde Big Money or this engine thing, which would still look a lot like Journeyman Horde Big Money, just with some villages and whatnot thrown in. So it really depends more on how many 5s versus 6s I hit, I would say. Because it'll just take quite a while. I mean, Journeyman's sort of substitutes for trashing, but not really, I wouldn't say. Since I've hit 2 5s, I'll probably just take the, I mean, Royal Seal looks like the strongest card in the kingdom, but I don't want to, it's a little OP, I don't want to use it. It's cheating. So here I'm thinking of Bazaar, but that may be just like overcomplicating things compared to just buying treasure. In which case I might just take a second Journeyman and hope to hit gold soon, or hordes I should say soon. I think that sounds better. So although it's possible here to get like a venture or a Royal Seal or something, we'll see what he does. Okay, so he's just pulling those. That's not really very scary. So I just want to name estate here. We drew the Journeyman, which is, I actually probably should have named Journeyman. That's alright though. I think the knights are not that scary. So so we already have 2 Journeymen. I don't know that we want a gold yet, but let's try it just to maybe beef up our defense against knight. We might lose a Journeyman here. We did. That's okay. So we really just don't want estates. We have 8 here. I'm thinking another horde actually. It would be really nice to lose a duchy. That would be the ideal thing. So I don't really want to flood myself with too many more duchies yet. This is not a great draw, but that's life. Okay, we'll just take an ironmonger. Now we will just take duchies. Seems like it's pretty likely I'm going to lose something good here. Yep. I still don't like his treasury opening very much. But, you know, what can you do? So I have 6. We don't want to trigger a shuffle. That would be the worst thing, but we want to draw some number of cards here. Okay. That seems just about right. Now another journeyman. Put that back. I don't want to take too many duchies still. I think either another gold or a 3rd journeyman. Okay, this looks pretty nice. That's fine. It's whatever. I should really be paying a little better attention to what my what green cards I have left. I'm going to trigger a shuffle anyway, so I guess still estate is the thing to name. That was a little sad, but that's life. It looks like estate is still the card to name. I may have more duchies now, but I don't think so. So we didn't get there, and we drew journeyman, which is awful. We haven't been able to toss duchies away to any of his knights yet, which is really bad. Okay. Just end turn. Yeah, my draws. I'm not too happy with them. There we go. Now we lose a duchy. So I really should be paying better attention to what green cards I drew. Stupid of me. So I have 2 duchies. Whatever. Let's just name estates. Of course, you can pretty well predict what I'm going to pull up. I mean, yeah, this is really rough now. The whole idea is just that you need to at least be buying a few provinces off these, or you're going to still lose to the knight thing, obviously. Let's get rid of that. mean, you're not going to beat it if you don't buy some provinces. So, I'm sure he'll kill a journeyman now. How strange. Okay. I would like to discard that since I already have 2. So... state. Do I want to try for a horde? Probably. So copper now. He's gonna kill this journeyman. I think on average you would expect me to have probably about 4 provinces by now. He gets a woodcutter. No? Okay. Maybe he's gonna go for Sir Martin for his buys. I don't want this yet. I mean, I think I have done, or had, excuse me, worse than average luck. Not better than average. Alright, this should be a 4th province, and then we'd be about safe. We can think about buying estates now, since the duchies will hopefully just die. Definitely one more province would be enough. I'll still lose a few points on duchies, but now he's really killing my deck. This is his turn that he wants. We'll see what he takes here. Journeyman. Yeah. We can't actually go for the estate yet. So probably either an ironmonger or a silver. I still have another journeyman or 2, though I'm about out of golds. And possibly out of hordes. Yeah, we're out of hordes. It may be time to just buy estates and pray. So, probably provinces. Yeah. This was pretty close to a province hand. Any points we can eliminate are really nice. Obviously. I do honestly think that my strategy will win here on a higher than whatever, better than 50%. But it might be pretty close. It does depend a little bit on when exactly you pull out certain knights. So this may have been a worse knight stack on average for him. That's definitely possible. I think I had pretty bad luck with my journeyman showing up where they did, but that's okay. So I may need to buy, probably I should have bought an herbalist in there somewhere. Just as a way of running out estates more quickly. I could definitely see that as a possibility. What's the name? Province. This is still nice though that I'm just killing some points here. He probably has to buy like province estate. Or he can keep building too, that's not totally crazy. He could this turn just win flat out by chopping a duchy and buying the last province, which seems not at all unlikely for him to do with playing 5 knights or whatever. Yeah, that should be game. I needed about 5 provinces to be safe, but that didn't happen, so he gets a game. Who went first here? He did. Yep. He really wanted to. He's got to have 8 now. He didn't even have to kill the duchy, obviously. So. Yeah, I don't know. So I think I had bad draws, but he may have had a bad knight stack. I don't know. Day mana was pretty low on it, so. And a few of his early knights hit. You don't necessarily expect the knights to start hitting until you're playing. I mean, they'll hit some. Obviously, I'm biased because I'm seeing it as the victim. But it did feel like he hit a little more often than you would maybe expect. What happens if I grow this? That doesn't look great. There, does that look okay? Can you see the score still? Then it's pushed down over on the left. I guess it's already pushed out over on the left, isn't it? Well, I'll just leave it like this. Okay, so I'm going first here. And this is kind of a weird one. You want you do kind of have to go to the alchemist stack just so they don't catch up later with bishops and beat you that way. This should be, the university's not actually all that great, although you'll still use it. You maybe open crossroads, I don't actually know. Just take alchemist because you don't care about the universities right now. Maybe you don't care about them ever, honestly. You can do a crossroads thing. I say that like it. Second potion is probably right. And I can in fact get one now. Or I can just do a crossroads. I always forget to get second potions on these alchemist boards with kind of weak trashing. I'm pretty okay with him taking a bishop right now. I think I'll just chop coppers almost exclusively if he plays it. have maybe a little points lead, but it's not that scary. You really would rather have estates just because of the... this is not great. So maybe another crossroads, actually. The third bridge seems a little premature. He has had nice draws here. Fortunately, he doesn't have double potion. I should draw a little bit here. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm not actually ready for anything yet. Obviously, the ideal thing is for him, maybe a bishop. The ideal thing would be for him to whiff on alchemists, but that's not going to happen. You can be sure of that. So, that's a really sad draw. That's like actually almost an infuriatingly sad draw. My second bridge is not incredible, but I didn't really like the other options. Was not incredible at the time. It's not at all bad here to have multiple crossroads and use them as smithies. It's quite nice, actually. Or even better than smithies, right? Once you have the, once you probably have a adventure. Yeah, adventure is a little extra draw. I actually think crossroads is better. Pretty much entirely, right? If you keep at least 3 green cards, you're probably much happier drawing with a crossroads than you are with an adventurer. So I have no problems with him buying that. I'm actually happy to see him do that. I was about to scream. I luckily don't have to scream, but it was getting close. Maybe I'll take my bishop now and more of these. I don't actually get to trash anything here, so that is not as happy. I would love to have had a copper, but you know, obviously when you top deck a bunch of alchemists, that's gonna happen. Nothing shocking about that. I think I'm guaranteed to see a potion. Probably I need another bishop sooner because I need to get rid of these coppers. Though, yeah, I don't know, beats me. I may buy a province pretty soon. Yep, he's getting one. That seems pretty okay to me. can get another bishop now for the shuffle. I can get yeah. I could just trash the... Maybe he got the adventure as possible bishop food. That could be. It's actually pretty hard to buy stuff here without messing your deck up a little bit. You just want once for there to be the copper in hand instead of the estate, of course. Fully expect him to draw a bunch of cards. Well, okay. That's not so bad. I did not notice he had a jester. That's interesting. Sad. This is sad. These outcomes were sad, but him having this money is also sad, of course. It's a regular tragedy up in here. This is awful. Super awful. We're going nowhere rapidly. I'm gonna have to buy more duchies. Fun times. Hey, now I can trash a copper. Still waiting for what I assume will be the turn where he draws just everything off of crossroads. It looks like it could happen here. The crossroads are getting a little better. Yeah, he's gonna win. I don't feel like I messed up too badly though. I'm not really sure why he trashed the university, but okay. I guess pretty clear the only way I win is if I somehow have a really good draw right now and like pile out these two things, as well as getting a large quantity of provinces. Show me a duchy now. Okay. That's still not a duchy. Oh no, I have one. So now what do I think it will take? For me to win this? Do I think it can happen this very turn? Probably not. So I most likely don't want to gain. What exactly would it take? Two provinces isn't even enough. I have two bridges. Yeah, I have two bridges. Oh man. So the trick would be like gain double bridge now or one bridge now and hope we can trash potions for like points and buy the rest of the bridges, the crossroads, I don't think it can happen this turn, so I think I actually want to wait on this one. And I don't believe I want to add those things to my deck. Jeez. Maybe I should add it at crossroads. Wow. Okay. This should probably have been the potion. Well, this is of course still going nowhere. He should be able to end it now. With like he still has an adventure. That's really sad actually that he wasn't just totally dead in the water. There goes my duchy. Actually good for me. Apparently all he had was that potion. Okay, he has the buys now. He can just end it. Thank you. Yeah, not really sure about that. Or about what to do differently. I mean, it was just a thing. Yeah. This has got you know, everybody's favorite upgrade fortress. Probably the opening is Spice Merchant Wishing Well, and then just go from there. You could open with a scavenger also. It's not that bad, or not at all bad. Probably okay. You likely want an armory, but later. Wishing Well's nice. Counters ghost ships on. Probably here though, it's just a 3 pile like on duchies and fortresses and upgrades. So I don't know the absolute quickest way to get there, but I'm going to try Spice Merchant Wishing Well. Hope for the best. Someone hopefully says something hilarious like beggar Spice Merchant. He's going for the armory. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think you can easily wait on that. Well, all of these are coppers, so let's name copper. Now he buys another Spice Merchant. Okay. Did I buy Wishing Wells or did I buy Labs? Am I right? Oh, he gets an upgrade. Hooray for him. Not really. I mean, it is hooray for him. I don't mean it. I'm being insincere. So, I can... Ooh, this is kind of funny. I can put the Wishing Well on top. And then I know there's coppers. Look at that. Can you believe this? Dominion. Now I don't even have very many coppers. In fact, I have like none. So there's a necropolis, an overgrown estate. One of these guys, one of these guys, one of these guys, a couple of these guys. No, one of these guys. What do we really want to grab? Most of all. Like a... This is a crapshoot. We want to pull something bad out. Is that the play? Hey, I'm telling you, these Wishing Wells, they should get a raise. You still want to pull something bad out, right? This is what... Okay, so I should play this first unless I'm getting something good. Am I getting something good? I'm buying, what, a fortress now? I should play the scavenger before the upgrade so I don't have to put a beggar on top of my deck or whatever I get. Now it's just a race on upgrades. We would really like to draw the upgrade next. So something dead. There's one copper, one scavenger, one something. Whoa. Some motorcycle person is acting really cool outside. So copper or scavenger, right? Because there's just one of each of those. And they're dead draw. Copper, scavenger, wishing well upgrade are the cards I have left. If upgrades in the next two, I draw no matter what. So I have to try and pull one of these bad cards out so I can get further in. So like I guess a copper. There we go. It ends at long last. Okay, so now I can get it if this is either a wishing well or an upgrade, but not if it's a copper. So it's a bit sad. Which one do we think it is? Nope. Okay. So we're going to need to draw another card. Let's get the wishing well. Get this copper. I can take 3 more coppers to buy another upgrade. That's probably okay. It's probably not like fantastic, but that draw did not go my way. And he is pairing up the upgrades with the fortresses. Like, automatically. Despite being less trash than me. So, I'm gonna lose, aka. I am just going to lose. which is not fun, but it does happen. I guess he put a ghost ship on top, or a spice merchant. He already has a fortress in hand. Oh, that's sad. I mean, he could have like an armory or a spice merchant. Those wouldn't be crazy to trash either. This is just really annoying, actually. It's like super annoying. Is he gonna end it right now? I'm a little confused about the or the estate, if he's, but maybe he's gonna end it. I don't really know. This is totally unworkable, by the way. Just completely lost. All right. So frustrating. Probably shouldn't even be getting ghost ships because that'll give him a pile empty. I don't know. It can't be worse than duchies. Or easier than duchies for him. Excuse me. And I only got 2 of those upgrades. That was neat. That was one of the neat things that happened in this game. Sure, he has a wishing well in hand, because that's the way this one's been going. I should have got a mine instead of a second ghost ship. Okay. Can I afford to add more coppers? It really doesn't feel like I can. The only thing I have going for me right now is I don't even know if that's true anymore. If I'm more trash than him, probably not anymore. Okay, let's put 2 of those back. I can remember that. Well then, I don't think I need 2 of these. This is just unbelievable. I guess I should have waited on playing the upgrade. But seriously? Should play the ghost ship in the... I don't even know if it would have mattered. Probably not. Wow. So annoying. I didn't watch what I drew off my... I should have checked through there too. I should be able to make this wish, but I didn't look. Okay, I remembered. Well, yippee. Well, we kind of want a dead card anyways. A Necro. Or a Spice Merchant. Oh, the Scavenger wasn't even in the deck anymore. 6, 7, 8. So what is left? Necropolis and something else. Another upgrade maybe. Oh, another wishing well. Well, we can get this last thing's a Necro. We can make this wishing well be on top. Until he empties these guys in about one turn. Right. I already got rid of the beggar. What's left? One wishing well at least. Two wishing wells. That would have been better than one. Apparently I have 5 of those. Yeah. He's got to be getting close to where you can play fortresses and ghost ships, I would think. I don't know. It seems really unlikely to me that he won't. He may not have a silver, actually. Yeah. I don't know if he wants coppers, actually. It doesn't seem like the greatest thing ever. What do you even wish for here? I still have 2 wishing wells, 2 fortresses, 2 ghost ships. I mean, does it really matter? I can just see the fortress being useful because it lets me guarantee myself I find my copper, which is the other thing I don't have. It would be good to have more, to have another gold. Seems so stupid, but I guess I'm going in for the copper. And we can't trash this thing. Upgrade would have been okay to draw. We just wait. Does it happen this turn? Maybe. Any day now. This sucks. Hopefully he quits playing cards now. He could just click in turn, would be nice. Okay, so yeah, I'm still not seeing. This just has not gone well so far, but I don't feel like I've played that badly. It's good. I'm happy SCSN can get some wins. He'll feel better. It will be interesting to be playing for my life. I'm not as good under pressure. I'm much better when I have a insurmountable lead. I'm kind of thinking double swindler here. Yeah. And I guess you go for rebuilds and because they can't, the going into duchy doesn't hurt quite so bad. Although, you know, if all your rebuilds get swindled, then you're not happy. Okay, that's not awful. I don't hit 5. He's hit 5 twice. So again, we're looking at a tough game ahead of us. I guess it's not impossible to want the Duchess, although it seems pretty unlikely. Yep, we're looking at a real fun time. Forager. Probably the right call. I'm sure it's the right call. I'll take a rebuild. That's okay, actually. I'd be happy if he gave me a Duchess too. I can definitely support the terminal. If he hits 5 again, though, I'll be just up a certain creek. You may have heard of it. Hooray! I guess I give him a Mandarin. One more rebuild for me. Okay, I'm going to lose track of the duchies. That is going to be a problem. He may give me a duchess now. He probably will. That's alright too, though. I'll get... This is just a really nice hand, no matter what. We're not actually going to have enough duchies to... Okay, so I have 2 duchies. One is in my hand. Yeah. Does it really matter what I name? I don't think it will. Maybe it matters for... no, I don't think so. Triple, no, okay. Now I don't have any. I don't have any in hand either. But do I want to Chancellor myself? Do I want to kill a province or do I want to Chancellor myself? Excuse me. He foregone. I have 1, there's 2. See, he's still holding 2? Or do I have another? No, I can't have another. I guess I can count my points. I have 2 provinces. A duchy. Two provinces, a duchy, and a curse. Do I want to kill provinces? I have no idea. I guess I do. Does he have any more estates left? He has that island. This is really weird. Dang it. Son of a gun. It's no good. No good at all. If he had only not had this stupid Mandarin that I gave him. Was there a worse 5 to give him? No. That's a shame. Swindle this. Oh, okay, that's great. How do I win? I just don't, right? That's the... I just lose. Sure, okay, because I still have 1 duchy to upgrade, but other than that, it's just, I lose. I could buy Mandarins forever. That's not, like, the craziest thing. Although if I was going to do that, obviously I wanted to not put this copper down. By now we have what? Just a couple, just 3 duchies, and I have 1. He has 2 of them. He has 2 of them? It doesn't seem right, but he must. Okay. Bank will never pan out. I'm just going down another. I guess I buy islands. Somehow hope I don't actually know what I'm hoping. But I should be lost like this very next turn soon. I can do the Mandarin stuff, but that is not promising. I swear, if he buys a province straight out, I might break a thing or 2. Or 3. This is pretty funny. Okay. Yeah, there's just no winning. He buys an estate. Is there silver in here yet? It's not even a silver. Well, this time I can buy a Mandarin with even fewer things. Or fewer cruddy treasures. And this will be the game. Now where's my forager when I need it? I guess I win now if I swindle. If I hit a province, I win. But I have to... Well, first I have to hit my duchy with this rebuild. Then I have to swindle a province. Well, we might as well try. Yeah, that's not cutting it. So, let's just resign. I'm going to try to win the record for most. I'm going to try and hold 2 records for the league. Most league wins, right? Well, not wins, but overall championship wins. And also most matches in which I go 06 as a sort of my dual goals. It'll be sort of revealing my 2 sides of being terrible and being okay. It takes forever. There's no trashing, but you go for this stupid draw thing. I don't know what you buy though, because it's really a pain to buy the expensive stuff here. Get about 1 million. I guess you do a scavenger. Scavenger silver. I guess. How do you? We're just gonna have like 1 million. Well, probably he won't. Probably I'll have 1 million turns where I have King's Court like warehouse, and he'll have 1 million turns where he has King's Court hunting grounds. This is okay. He gets a... Actually, no. I guess hunting grounds, maybe. I'm buying Margrave. I don't know what the play is, though. We'll put the horse traders on top. He might get goons. Goons or hunting grounds or Margrave are pretty much the only reasonable thing. You know what? We could play, and it would still probably lose this scavenger stash. That sucks though. It doesn't. It loses to goons. Never mind. It doesn't even beat goons. You can do King's Court, whatever though. King's Court Scavenge. I guess you can set up your turns. I don't know. I expect this to be kind of painful in the absolute worst ways possible. We've got it. We're starting on it. He gets a King's Court now. Yep. Yeah, we're definitely getting to where I expect this game to go. Which is me having the worst time of my life. The theme of this series is Mick complains. It's a new direction I'm going. Some people are saying new, right? Yeah, new. Okay. We thought that was the name of the yeah, I'm totally sunk, but playing another Margrave is stupid. Whatever, we'll put a horse trader. That's awful. Jeez, this is so depressing. Power horse traders coming up. Nobody even saw it coming. Wait, no, everybody did, because I put it on top of my deck. Double King's Court? Yeah, why not? That's what it's all about. Yeah, he's special. He can afford to put warehouses in his deck because he doesn't have a... Wait. 1, 2... Okay. I'm actually... Well... I was going to say I'm going to stop and just play the horse traders. Because I could easily whiff on this tribute. I guess the question is, what is the likelihood that I whiff? I would need to hit 2 coppers, right, to totally miss. Because these guys are gone. So I'm either going to see an action or 2 coppers, or he has or 2 treasures, and then I can still afford the King's Court, right? So it's okay. We're all right. Everybody's kind of happy. Nobody's happy. Excuse me. I think I'm going to put a tribute. Look at that. It's the power of King's Court. He has these goons. They're pretty nifty as far as stuff goes. Horse traders. Yeah. I don't even think playing this tribute or the horse trader does much of anything for me. So let's just do it. Get one of these. 2 thumbs up. Excuse me. He has... I thought he bought... Did he not buy 2 King's Courts that one turn? I don't actually like this that much versus just more King's Courts. Because if he had done it, well, depending on what his hand is, he could have top decked 2 King's Courts, you know? That seems like the play. I don't know what he'll do. King's Court Tribute? Who knows? Who knows? There's not even really anything for me to buy. We're gonna have to restart. We can't tell who's ahead, so we'll have to play it again. This is a callback to a joke SCSN made on the forums. This is, it's sort of like I'm appealing to his own ego at his jokes, and I'm also, you know, making a reference to something that the people listening to me might also be aware of. I should write, oh gosh. So on Saturday, the rule book is gonna come out for Adventures. I hope you're all excited. I'm gonna read the chat. I hope no one thinks this is unethical for me to do. Okay, I won't read the chat, just in case somebody's a stickler. I can't imagine it being relevant at this point in time, but This is really funny. Oh. All right. I don't actually know who's supposed to go first for this last one, but I think he will, so I'll ask him. Joseph, I don't really play prorated games often enough to keep my rating up. I mean, the pro rating, I don't I don't pay too much attention to it because it just decays really quickly. You have to be playing very often to keep in the top. And I don't do that, so all right, so um I have to believe that rebuild loses to something that goes for colonies with a torture engine coupled with, though I don't know if you want the Marauder or not. That's kind of the hard thing. We may end up giving so much junk that then rebuild becomes pretty okay. If you skip Marauder, you start receiving garbage pretty fast. I guess you could open with moats and try and be really moated. Be extremely, but I don't know. I may open moat anyway. JSH has probably said P-Stone. I don't think so, but this could be quite bad. The playing of the moat was maybe a very bad decision. Yeah, who cares? We're already far enough behind. This should be at least a little bit entertaining. Let's just cycle, probably draw the Marauder again. We just want to hit 5 once so we can get maybe it's 6 here. I wonder if he'll buy a rebuild. Okay, we have so many moats still. Am I gonna be the guy with the moats? He probably has a spoils and can get the border built. Nope. Cool. Here I'm going to gain some garbage, I'm sure. I'm really not, like, at all impressed with my choice here, but it's kind of fun. He didn't shuffle. Let's give him a thing. And then these moats, they're supposed to separate a little more because I don't have one in this next hand. He's going to play Torture. Let's just discard. He'll probably play 2. This is awful. What am I going to buy here? If I knew what these cards were, it might matter. This is a pain. It's a real pain. Yeah, I figured it would be something like that. Woohoo! The power moat. Super moat. I'm not very happy that he's drawing these turns at every time, but it's not surprising either. So you just have to wait for him to play a series of Bazaars and Tortures now. Woohoo! Now he just has a lot of them. It's not unexpected at all. Of course, he has this one single guy and he blocks. I could buy a colony, try and take all the curses before the game ends. That is not going to happen. At some point you kind of expect him to... Is Nomad Camp on... No, it's on game. Expect him to take a Nomad Camp, but he's just keeping on, keeping on. How many of these does he have? He has 2. Okay, I'll forgive it. I'll forgive it this time. Oh. I didn't have much motivation for this one. Let's see how many curses we can get now. 4 or 5? At least. It's the power of survivors. I didn't give him a ruined market, did I? That would be depressing. He's still got more tortures, right? Cool. We made it to the through the deck. Excuse me. He can buy colony or nomad camp, or excuse me, border village nomad camp, which is what I expect him to do. Seems a little weird to me, the thing he just did, but okay. Power moats. Have you ever seen anything like it? I doubt it. I doubt if anybody has. I think the problem is in a turn where I accept like 6 curses or something, he can buy colony. So I should just resign. Like right now. I am a little surprised he didn't take buy, but that's not, it doesn't matter. Alright. So that went poorly. I want it to count as a 0 so it can add to my second 06 result. So too bad. Isotropish does not have any decay, Wandering Winder, or not with time. The old ISO did, but the Isotropish does not have any time decay. Then why did you say, maybe I didn't read the full context. Well, GoCo subtracts the uncertainty too. I thought you were talking about the thing I was talking about, but I didn't read your full chat, so maybe I'm just misunderstanding you. Are people making, so I hope people are making sarcastic comments in the chat. I don't even care about sincere comments. I am mostly interested in sarcastic comments. So in the future, if anybody in the chat has a choice between saying something sarcastic and saying something sincere, please say the sarcastic thing. Alright, I don't know when DG's in the chat. DG, when do you want to play? Or is this the other DG? I can't remember. I think this is the other DG. So, yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Sorry if you wanted to see me win. But if you wanted to see me lose, hopefully you enjoyed it. And see you later. Oh, it's DG with a new login. Okay.